What's up, you beautiful Redditors? Hope you're having a fantastic Sunday. Welcome to the RNEWS morning show. And let's just jump into it. From r/politics, Trump administration accused of siphoning money away from 9/11 fund. Trump, I hate veterans, minorities, Christians and 9/11 firefighters. 38% of Americans. Yes, give me more. Trump, I hate veterans, minorities, Christians and 9/11 firefighters. Trump supporters. But you hate the libs more. Right, that's all we care about. Those 38% of Americans are pieces of crap who need to be shipped to Russia where they fricking belong. Technically, because they are the loud minority now, you can just use their tactics against them. If you don't like America, get the hell out. Asterisk asterisk, I do wish Ghislaine Maxwell the best though. Asterisk asterisk asterisk, Kim Jong-un is in good health. Never underestimate him. Quote. 38% of Americans, oh yeah, keep going in close. Just a reminder that this is what Trump had to say after 9/11. 40 Wall Street actually was the second tallest building in downtown Manhattan. And it was actually, before the World Trade Center, was the tallest. And then, when they built the World Trade Center, it became known as the second tallest, and now it's the tallest. He bragged that his building was now the tallest in downtown Manhattan, which was actually false anyways. He was trying to brag about that literally before the dust had even quit falling from the sky. GOP, 9/11s, never forget. Trump siphons 9/11 funds. GOP forgets. You're watching the RNEWS show. From r/World News. This is over the top. Lindsey Graham and Mick Mulvaney begged Trump not to kill Iran's top general. But 4 days later he did it anyway, according to Woodward's new book. Frick me, imagine being more pro-war than Lindsey goddamn Graham. I'd be willing to say Trump isn't pro-war. Trump is pro-power. He gets his rocks off over the fact that he can go to war. He had the Iranian general killed not because he was a threat, but because he could. Donald hasn't started any wars. He deserves the Nobel Peace Prize. Yeah, not for lack of trying. Is it weird I already forgot he did that? Like it's so bizarre. Truly the darkest timeline. Has anyone written we didn't start a fire with all the crap he's done? No one wants to have to sing for that long. This is just this year. Did I fricking stutter? Stop writing books and fricking testify. Testimony doesn't matter when Congress won't remove from office. Writing books is testimony in the highest court in the land, the court of public opinion. Imagine defending a terrorist who kills his own people and others. LMAO. Reddit defending terrorists to own Trump. You're watching the RNEWS show. From r/News. Climate dam emergency, Governor Newsom signs bill to allow ex-inmates to become firefighters. Unbelievable it took this long. You want to curb the reoffending numbers. Give them resources to join society instead of just throwing them in and waiting for them to crawl back. But how would you put people in beds, cells to justify the private prison industry or any prison industry if those inmates become productive people? Socialism bad, prison culture good. That's exactly what made that Black Mirror episode 10 Million Merits so terrifying. Active inmates have been fighting fires for a bit now, just not being paid for it. This is damn good news. And about damn time. And they still struggle to find work after they're released. They receive all the training. And we need the skilled laborers. Edit. Typo. You're watching the RNEWS show. From r/politics. Former federal prosecutor, Trump admitted to second-degree murder in Woodward interview. Trump, but it's really Woodward's fault for not stopping me. Coming soon. Biden held responsible for deaths from pandemic while Trump was president. Trump says Biden should have done more to prevent it. Is it what Trump and RNC were saying about Biden with the protests? It's what they say about Obama and the 2008 financial crisis. And 9/11. 192,000 counts of second-degree murder and counting. At 10 years minimum per victim, Trump should serve a couple million years. If Biden wins, this country needs to rejoin the International Criminal Court Treaty. The USA withdrew in 2002. Trump needs to be dragged to The Hague for this. Edit. As many have pointed out, this will never happen, and I'm well aware of that. Forgive my Reddit flight of fantasy, ha. The USA withdrew in 2002. Wow, I wonder why. Can't be guilty of war crimes if we don't show up to the war crimes hearing. I'm so tired of all these former politicians railing on Trump while all the current politicians turn a blind eye to this catastrophic frickery. MAGA by locking him up. But March Eater. You're watching the RNEWS show. From r/politics, Trump bragged about bringing Michigan so many damn car plants. 0 new major plants have opened during his presidency. Biden should ask him in the debates how many car plants have opened in Michigan. Then when he lies, say 0, none. If Biden can get him to lie, brag about crap he hasn't done, it'll make Trump look like the doddering fool he is. You're very hopeful that those debates will happen. I've been prepared for almost 30 years for Trump to duck the frick out of that one. Edit. Typo. In fact, a plant closed, which caused an integer overflow creating 255 plants. Only 5 new car plants have been announced during Trump's entire presidency. Experts at the Center for Automotive Research told the Washington Post 3 of them are located in Michigan. Is 3 so many? Of those plants, the Free Press reported that only 1 new major assembly facility has been announced. The Fiat Chrysler Automobiles plant in Detroit, which plans to hire up to 3,850 workers. It has not opened yet. The plant has been under construction since 2018 and is set to begin production later in 2020. The other 2 plants are planning to hire fewer than 450 people. According to the Post, is 450 jobs a lot of jobs? You're watching the RNEWS show. From r/news. A young boy was found dead with his dog in his lap after trying to escape Oregon wildfire. What a horrific story. The poor family. The image of the child dead in the car with the dog in his lap to the end is heartbreaking. Then there was this. He didn't recognize her at first. He told the newspaper, and he told her he was searching for his wife and son. "I am your wife," Angela replied, according to the Statesman Journal. No one knows how or why Wyatt returned. The grandmother's remains were later found in the same car with Wyatt. Seems pretty obvious to me. He went back for his grandma. Dang, at least he was a good kid. Is anyone else having a hard time following this story? Edit. Frick KK. I just got it. The world is a messed up place. May the boy and the dog be forever together. I always thought that burning to death in a fire was one of the worst ways to go. But being stuck in a car in a fire is basically just like being in an oven that gets turned on while you're in it. What a nightmare. Especially for the parents who have to live the rest of their lives with that stuck in their brain. Hopefully the smoke got them before the heat flames. Is this horrible, tragic story enough to make anyone do serious work and serious sacrifice to combat climate change? And that's where we're going to end today's show. But if you like what you saw, leave a like, and if you want to see more of the RNEWS show, hit that subscribe button. As always, this has been the RNEWS show and I'll see you tomorrow.